Davrin. I can't believe he's just gone. We don't talk about it much, but everyone knows it. We wouldn't be here if Davrin hadn't stepped up.
He was a hero. We won't forget it.
Right. We can see it through. The rest of us. We'll fight. We'll win. Early in our search for Solus, Varric would ask me, "You sure you want to be here? It won't be easy." And I'd say, "I know. I'm not afraid of difficult." I didn't know how difficult it would be, especially without his wisdom. He could always make sense of things, you know?
I know exactly what you mean.
All right. You were talking to him this whole time.
Just a memory of him. Enhanced by Solus's magic, I think.
That's already more info than I had in my last playthrough.
I'd take that. Just to hear that voice one more time, telling me it will all be okay.
He did have a lot of trite things to say to me.
We've tried to get messages through to the Shadow Dragon since Elgar'nan
But
took
somehow
over
we know
Minrathous.
Solus is there helping?
No luck. Nev's always so composed, but she must be worried. It's her city, her friends. Minrathous has already struggled so much. Let's get there quickly. I know I'm ready. I've got a score to settle with Elgar'nan. For the Titans and Dwarves. He has no idea who he's messed with. You, me, Varric, Nev. We started this. Let's make sure we end it right. Let's finish this, Rook. Everyone's ready. Just say the word. Let's finish this, Rook.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Katerina sent me a vintage bottle of port to mark my ascension as
Doesn't
first
really feel like
Talon.
celebration
I
right now.
plan to share it with Davrin,
No,
with the
no,
sun at our feet.
no.
I'll miss them too.
We will have to settle for stopping Elgar'nan and carving Davrin's name into his blighted heart. Now comes the fight for those we can still save. Despite the cost, Gillenane is dead. We should still count it a victory.
It doesn't feel like a
I knew you
victory.
wouldn't miss twice. Are you okay?
I'm well, though that was no ordinary death blow. I assure you that striking down a god is not something any killer can mistake. That is worth remembering, given we still have 2 gods to destroy. The crows have been busy in Treviso. The madness of the comic, the butcher, Evenji's mistakes. The wounds will heal with time, presuming the world does not end first. But victory is no final battle. It is everything that
Yeah,
comes after.
I wish we saw a little bit after, like, climbing down from the final battle.
When
I
you
always
are
liked
ready
that
to
about
end this,
Inquisition.
Spite and I will be at your side. When you are ready to end this, Spite and I will be at your side.
Okay. Now, let's go talk to Nev. Where's Nev? Oh, is she in Balara's room?
It's been days, but I still expect Belle to burst in here with a question or
Days.
theory to share. Varric gone.
I thought it was like
Valara
2
taken.
weeks.
Minrathous. We were never getting out of this unscathed, but every hit hurts. Rook, I don't know how Solus made you forget what happened to
Blood
Varric.
magic?
If I'd known, I should have caught it. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure it could be caught.
Maybe, but still. Add it to my list of reasons to stop him.
So, Minrathous.
It's bad. Solus may have helped, but we can't trust that's benevolent. How much more can we take? When does it stop? If the Venatori want blood in the streets, I'll give it to them. We just need a way in.
Interesting. I never got that final conversation with Nev in this playthrough that I did in my last one, where it was made very clear that she's the new boss of the Threads. Like, that never triggered. And I don't know if that's because I didn't give it long enough to cook, or because it doesn't, happen in a playthrough where Minrathous has been savaged. Interesting. I mean, Alec was here talking to her like she was kind of the boss.
Whatever's happening out there, it's echoing here, in the Fade. The other day, I found wisps under my desk. They were hiding.
You're sure?
Had a strong feeling. I gave them an ink pot and some parchment with scribbled notes. It calmed them a little.
That's so cute.
If they felt safe here...
Oh, Nev,
make
you
them
softie.
It's almost time. I'm ready to put this job behind me. It's almost time. I'm ready to put this job behind...
Okay. So let's go visit Davrin.
You were a warden to the end, Davrin. A hero. But you were a lot more than that to this team. You were a friend. We couldn't find any trace of you. I don't know what to think about that. Whatever it means, we miss you, Davrin.
Interesting. So did the crew go back to Tearstone Island at some point later after it turned to glass and go looking for him? Because from what Tosh said, it sounds like they had to make a very quick exit because Algernon turned the whole island into a pillar of flame. So maybe they went back and that's where they pulled me out of the Fade, or maybe they just went back and looked later on.
Hassan, we're going to miss you, boy.
He's such a good boy.
You're one of a kind. Wherever you are, I hope it's filled with
No.
all the truffles you could ever imagine. And worms.
Oh no.
Let's not forget those.
I'm sad. Davrin and Hassan.
Always carving your toys. We'll keep these safe too.
I'm sad. Is that the last spot? I guess so. I'm sad. Okay. Let's go look at Varric's spot and then talk to the boyf. Oh, and probably change my armor if that's something I want to do. What armor do I have up right now? I don't remember. Oh yeah, definitely changing this armor. I have that, like, Elgrenon's theme stuck in my head. It's so good. Alright, right now we have this one that does enhanced damage. I don't really use Rally Party, so it doesn't seem super useful. I think I'm going to keep this one on. Okay. Library. We have a missive. Oh, right. Much of southern Thedas has fallen to darkness. The Blight moves now with great purpose and speed, consuming much of Ferelden and large parts of both the Free Marches and Orlais. Skyhold stands fast, but its end seems an inevitability. While there's still no sign of the Antom in the waking sea, rumors swirl of blighted creatures we've never seen before. Great leviathans from the ocean depths that make trade impossible. Orzammar holds on by a thread, and it's only my assumption that they haven't fallen because their messages have become few and far between. From Orlais we hear even less, and I can only fear the worst. We do what we can while hope flickers faintly. You should know that all the hopes of Southern Thedas go with you. Yet I recall something Varric once said, Rook can find the path through any problem, no matter how twisty it gets. So I will keep hope alive in the south from falling. We will not let this be our end. From the Inquisitor. Okay. Okay, those are all red. I think I got one of these. Yeah. Okay, so let's go change my fit if I can without triggering the Emmerich conversation. And see the empty space where Varric was.
Hey, Varric. Are you busy? I came to apologize. Yeah, I know. I'm always apologizing for something. I should have seen this sooner. I should have known. Or maybe I did. And I just didn't want it to be true.
I wish we'd had a similar setup on the goodbye to the dead companion. Like, for either Davern or Harding, you just walk in and you get to press E on, like, remember this person, and Rook has a couple of voice lines while in regular game mode, and that's it. Here, it cuts to a cutscene, you have multiple choices for what you can say, and I feel like this sort of care should also have been given to your companion who died. Like, I know it's because Varric is from previous games, and players are so attached to Varric, and, like, I am too, but I think the same sort of treatment should have been given to Harding or Davern. Left us with your shit, huh? I've been doing this alone. I miss you. I don't know what to think. I like all of these choices, honestly. Wish I could pick all of them. I'm sort of waffling between 2 and 4. I've been doing this alone. Which I wouldn't have picked before that weird fight with Emmerich. Because I feel like you had, you know, your companion at your side. And now I think Rook probably feels more alone than ever. So, I think I am going to pick I've been doing this alone.
It's all on me now.
Always was.
I guess it always was. I have to walk out of this room and lead the team against Solus and Elganon like nothing happened. As though I think everything will be alright in the end, like a story. I'll finish this job. I promise. For you. And Davrin. And Assad. And Balara. And to everyone else we've lost. Goodbye, Varric. I know where to find you if I need you.
Aw, that's something Varric said to you at one point. I liked that. I wish I had thought to do that in my last playthrough. I just skipped the places where, you know, Harding and Varric were, because they're dead. So I was like, can't talk to dead people. Which this game has disproved, so should have thought that one through. Let's change my fit. Alright, what do we want to wear for the final battle? Not this. What's this one? Ooh. I like the design a lot. The purple's kind of fun, too. I have it in... Ugh, the Veil Jumper colors. Blech. We'll just save this for now. Let's decide, alright, what we're going to do here. So, we have a number of choices. It would be fun to go to war in the Mornwatch, full Mornwatch gear. I'm basically I'm probably going to be deciding between Mornwatch versus Veil Jumpers. I've worn a lot of Mornwatch stuff this playthrough. I just like it. I think it's cool. I have the face paint that I can't remember the name of right now that matches this, you know, these colors. So that's a possibility. And my boyfriend is Mornwatch. So, you know. That said, I also really like the Rook armor, and I've worn that a lot. So I think that very much fits this Rook, or the, excuse me, the Hawk armor. That fits this Rook's vibes really well. This is kind of like Canary Piratey, which I think is fun for this Rook as like a final battle look. Or we go for one of the Veil Jumper fits as a Veil Jumper to like finish how we started, you know? Here are the different recolors of these. Here's the crow one. Or we go to our classic, which I wore a lot. I think I'm probably not going to wear this one as much as I love it. All right. I think at this point I'm really deciding between either like classic Veil Jumper or Mornwatch, and I think I'm leaning Mornwatch because like there just wasn't a lot of content in this game related to the Veil Jumpers, even as a Veil Jumper. There wasn't a lot to do. There wasn't a lot of stuff with Strife and Irulan. Strife hated my guts. I got kicked out of the Veil Jumpers, and you certainly don't reconcile in this game. So I'm leaning toward Mornwatch gear rather than Veil Jumpers. And if that's the case, then sort of the options that I'm considering are, I mean, there is this one, but I think probably not that one. Or, I mean, there is the Chitty armor, but I don't think this is how I want to finish the game. There's this one, but I can't do it. We can't do it. No. Where's the fridge armor? Oh, here we go. So, in terms of what I'm thinking, I'm debating now between this one I wore quite a bit, or I think this one. This one I haven't really worn before. I do like it for a rogue. I feel like it's a better fit for a rogue than my fridge armor, as much as I like the fridge armor. So I think we're gonna go with this. Back, save. I am gonna actually have the Vitar show, which I never do. But here the question is, do I want this showing in cutscenes? And I think, yeah. I think it's cool to finally have my Rook decide to visibly wear Vitar in the final battle. Because I've been playing this Rook as someone who's not really in touch with, like, Qunari heritage or Qunari traditions. You know, as someone who's Vashoth, whose parents are Tal Vashoth. And I think it's cool if he rocks Vitar for the final battle. So let me just make sure there isn't a different one I want to put on him for the final battle. That one, I do like the purple. And the purple, ooh, that one's cool. I do like that one. Alright, so now I wish I could sort these. That would be so nice. Like, I wish I could sort them, by, what's the word I'm looking for? By faction. Like, I just want to see all the Navarin ones together. Not that one. That one's a no for me, dog. Oof, that's a no. That's a no. That's a no. I do... Okay, so contagious swipe is a possibility. Let's see. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Contagious swipe, petrified Vitar are the two that I like so far. Mm-mm. 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 Okay. So the two we're deciding between are Contagious Swipe, which I do think is very fun and cool, or Petrified Vitar. Honestly, I think they're both really fun. I do like the symmetry of this one. I think that's really nice. But I feel like asymmetry is more fitting for this rook. So I think we're going to go with this. Yeah. I think he looks cool. Do I want this showing all the time? Yeah. I think he's always going to be wearing this. Hope I don't regret it, but... I am going to switch back to the green, like the Stormheart's weapons. Because we're just going to be all on theme here. Alright, that's one. Here's the other one. Yeah, that's nice. Let's see how that looks. Okay, and then we're going to switch to a gold bow, I think, to match with the swords. So let's see what we've got for options. I think it's probably going to be this one. It's not like the right gold, but... that teal is just like just enough off from the Stormheart that it would bother me, I think. And the metal just to me doesn't, or excuse me, the wood doesn't go with this fit. So I do think it's going to have to be this one. I don't have any other good options. Alright. I think we look pretty cool. And I like that we're rocking like Morn Watch Pride. I think that's fun. It's definitely like a rose gold on the swords and a cool gold on the bow, but there's nothing I can do about that. There's no bow that really matches the gold I'm looking for. Alright. Emmerich. Yeah. Emmerich's fine. I'm not changing what he's wearing. Same. Not changing. Not changing. Not changing. Nope. These are all fine. Alright, let's save in case I want to change anything. Pre-final smoochy. Or maybe Emmerich will try to break up with this again. I don't know. I don't know if I know anything about this conversation. I'm assuming we're gonna fuck. Because that seems to be what this game is doing on the final conversations in the lighthouse. Oh, Johanna.
What disaster's unfolding out there now?
Nothing good.
Well, the moon... You know what? Emmerich will tell you.
Get Valkaran on it. I'm not spending the rest of my existence orbiting the ruins of your hideout.
Pretty sure you are. Hi, babe. Are you still babe?
Rook, dearest, please trust me. I must take you to the necropolis.
Oh, I'm still
before we
dearest, am
confront
I?
Elganon.
I trust you, Emmerich.
Thank you, darling.
And still darling. Okay, I guess we didn't break up. We did try to apologize to each other, so that makes sense.
Did we have to risk visiting the necropolis?
I needed its subtler enchantments to detect what we must know. There's no mark of the cursed Solus left on you. Darling, I thought I'd lost you forever in the Fade.
This possibly wasn't the time for me to put my face paint on. This is maybe gonna bother me. Especially because this shit is poisonous to humans. Guys, I might have to go back and take it off. This is gonna bother me. I can't though, can I? No, damn it. I'm gonna have to go through this. Okay, hold on. We're gonna skip. Oh no.
There are things in the
Okay, I'm trying not to look, okay?
Fade we cannot.
We can't, okay? I'm trying not to look. I'm not looking. I didn't see whatever just happened, okay? I didn't see it. We're gonna load back in, and I'm gonna take the face paint off, and then we're gonna do that again.
Rook?
Is it gonna let me do it again? I'm literally not looking at anything. Help me! This is going great. Please tell me I'm gonna get to load a loading screen at some point, though. Like, give me a screen where I can load in. All right. Let's load back in to pre-final smoochy. All right. I'm gonna go take off or hide. Nope, that was the wrong room. It does feel right to be wearing Mornwatch gear. I mean, I've literally had the lighthouse decked out in Mornwatch decor like this whole time. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to hiding it always. And then I'll come back in here after this conversation and I'll set it to show. Okay. Sorry, that was gonna bother me so much, especially knowing that it's poisonous to humans and he was probably about to smooch me all over my face. I couldn't deal.
What disaster's unfolding out there now?
Well, the moon... You know what? Emmerich will tell you.
Get Valkaran on it. I'm not spending the rest of my existence orbiting the ruins of your hideout.
Alright, here we go.
Rook, dearest, please trust me. I must take
I like
you to
that
the
he checks
necropolis
to make
before
sure
we
there's
confront
none of the
Elganon.
curse left. I'm gonna
Trust you,
headcanon that he
Emmerich.
does that whether you're
Thank you,
romanced or
darling.
not.
Did we have to risk visiting the necropolis?